Hey everyone, we're going to talk about list to sales price percentage of what's happening in St. Johns County single family homes last month, which is March 2024. We're also going to dive into what percentage of homes that sold actually sold and closed over list price. And that kind of is an indication of the competition in the market, bidding wars, and multiple offers. So let's look at data. Let's try to guard ourselves from the drama and fear that the news and the media is pushing us, because all they want to do is just sell us ads and capture our attention. So we're going to look at the actual data at MLS right here in St. Johns County last month, so we can help kind of navigate our emotions and back it up with actual facts and numbers and data. So with that being said, let's jump in and check this out. Now, this is just a quick line graph, and there's two of these data points that we're going to look at. It's going to be this one here where it says list price received, and then the second one is closed over list price. Now, list price received, this says, hey, if a home is listed at $100,000 and it sells at $97,000, then the list to sales price ratio is 97%. That means that it sold for 97% of what it was listed at. So with that being said, check this out. List price received was 97.9% of the list price. Now, this is a really interesting graph because this shows you this 0.4% means compared to February, the previous month, this percentage increased a half a percentage nearly. But over the past 13 months, you can see what the list to sales price ratio has done. And so it's gone up, which means people were paying closer to list price. And then the past couple months, it's kind of been trending down. They're paying less percentage towards the list price. And now this month, it's 97.9%. So that's a really healthy number. And ultimately, what does this mean if you are a seller? Generally speaking, you can probably anticipate and consider some reasonable offers. We don't see lowball offers happening right now, but some reasonable offers, maybe 2, 3, 4% off of your list price, because the average is coming in at this 97.9. Now, what does this mean as a buyer? This is not a lowball offer market. The reality here in St. Johns County single family is you're not going to steal a home, right? That just doesn't exist. This is really still a very desirable and hot and wonderful market. And so if you're coming in thinking that you're going to steal a home and get a lowball offer, your expectations are just off and you're going to be disappointed. And the reality is if you do bring in lowball offers, you're just wasting your time, and the sellers are not really gonna take you seriously, because here in the market, the sale to list price ratio is 97.9%. So as long as it's a reasonably priced home, accurately priced home in good condition, you can kind of expect this is where you're gonna come in. Now let's look at the next data point. Closed over list price means 10% of the closed homes last month actually sold over the list price. That's a massive number. And if you want to see how many homes sold and closed last month, that's 479 homes closed. So 10% of those, let's just call it 47 homes closed over the list price. What does this mean? If it's a desirable, unique property priced aggressively, which means a reasonable low price, it's not uncommon to get multiple offers and for the price to go over list price. We call that bidding wars, where buyers are battling against one another to scoop up the house because it's a desirable house. And so this is not a market, again, for lowball offers. And if it's a great price home, a unique, good price in a great condition, then don't be surprised for multiple offers. And so what does this mean for buyers? If it's a home that meets all your needs, it's in good shape, and it's priced right, buy the home. Don't risk coming in with a low offer only to find yourselves in a multiple offer situation and then having to pay over list price. So if you have a bird in hand and it meets your goals, satisfies your needs, scoop it up before other buyers come in, and then you're competing against buyers, and then gosh, that creates a lot of drama and emotions that nobody wants to be a part of. Let's take a look and see what that trend has done over the past year. So compared to last year, the same time last year, 10%, we're up 9% compared to that same last year. So right now we have more homes selling over list price to the tune of 9% more than the same time last year. And then you can see that number grew, and then in November, December, January, that number dropped, but now we're seeing more homes selling over list price. That's kind of the trend. And compared to last month, that's up 15%. So more homes selling over list price, more homes going to a bidding war. And for sellers, this is great news. For buyers, this means scoop up the house, and you don't really want to dilly-dally around because you may end up paying more than you would have if you just bought it right when you saw it. If you guys have any questions, reach out to us. We're here to supply you with information, data, facts, and serve at the highest level. If you're thinking about moving to the area, I hope that you'll trust us, reach out to us. The best way is just send us a quick text. My team and I are here to make your life easier and to roll up our sleeves and find that perfect home, perfect deal for you and your family to accomplish your goals. Appreciate you guys.